Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Today we're going over a drill that we use with all of our players. I put up some videos in the past of lessons, and people have asked me about this drill and asked me to explain the posture part of it. And so I want to go into that today. Last night I was given a work with some players, and we were going through the drill, and I just happened to talk about some of the stuff that we talked about in past videos, and I want to show you. Um, Kind of first how this drill works. We won't get into the entirety of the drill, but I want to really focus on the posture part of it. So what we have our players do is we have them face forward. We try to get them to get their weight kind of over their inside leg. Their inside leg is basically, it's your foot's nailed to the ground. So the inside leg doesn't move, and we're trying to coil around that leg. So this outside leg, you can't really see it, but I'm kind of on the toe of my outside leg. And again, I'm trying to coil myself around my leg, and I'm trying to get my butt out, my chest over, and get into good posture. I'm trying to set my body up so that when I turn, I'll be in the proper position and I'll have proper posture to be able to get the bat on path. Um, all the good stuff that we talk about with the swing. And so, the first important thing is learning kind of how to coil around your leg and how to get into good posture. So if you look at me here, if you pause it here, you just kind of draw a line kind of where my spine is right there. As I then uncoil, so I coil and now I uncoil, you can see that my body stays right there. So I'm uncoiling, but my posture remains the same. I'm over the plate. My right shoulder is going to basically, I get here and now I just turn and I let my right shoulder stay under my left shoulder. And what that does is it gets the bat to start to work slightly up through the ball. So this is one of the first drills that we do with players to give them a feel of, understanding how to coil, how to get around their right leg, how to have good posture, how to get the bat to turn the right way, to turn around the body, to be able to work on the right path, to work on, how do I rotate? How do I keep my right shoulder over the ball or my right shoulder under my left shoulder? How do I stay over the ball? It works on a lot of really, really good things. What I want to show you also, and this is the question a lot of people had, is, you can see when I do this, my bat is working on the right path as far as slightly up to the zone, but it's also working through the middle of the plate, right? So it's working right through the hitting zone, right? Now, here I go and I do it incorrectly. So now, this is what I see a lot of kids do. First, a lot of kids don't get in the right position, but let's just say you do get in the right position. When they start to rotate, they come off the ball this way. So they come back into this left leg, they start moving this way, and their swing will follow the way their body's working. So again, if I draw that line, it's not the best line in the world. So they start to come this way, and their swing will follow that way. And so this might be a little bit of an exaggeration, although I do have, I've seen kids and players come out of posture this much. But as I start to come this way, now the swing cuts across this way, pull off the ball. And so we talked about this in the past about players that say, like, I pull off the ball, I'm rotating, I can't rotate, I gotta stay on the ball and drive my, my front elbow to the ball this way and all this incorrect stuff. If you haven't seen that talk, go back probably about a month ago, we talked about some postural stuff. But once I come out of posture and my body starts moving this way and I start to pull off the ball, my swing works that way. So now my bat's not working back through the middle of the field. And yeah, it's still working slightly up because I'm still, keeping my right shoulder underneath my left. But the direction of my swing is not very good at all. And so I'm going to end up hitting a lot of balls foul to the left side. I'm not going to be able to stay on anything away. I'm not going to be able to stay on anything slow. So breaking balls and changeups, I'm going to probably pull like down the line at their baseman. And so again, this is a really good drill to teach you all of these things. But one of the most important things that players have a tough time doing is remaining in this postural position and staying. We talk about stay over the plate, let my right shoulder get under and stay over the plate so that my swing Players talk about, how do I stay through the ball? How do I get extension and all this stuff? That all comes from right here. So if I'm not good with this, if I'm pulling off the ball, if I'm coming out of posture this way, then I can't extend the way I want to. I can't stay through the ball. And so my swing really gets thrown off earlier in the sequence. A lot of people think that to stay through the ball, you have to push through the ball, right? It'll push through there. Pushing through there is not going to do anything for you. It's going to slow you down a little bit as far as bat speed goes. But once I set my path the right way by using my body the right way, I don't have to worry about too much else. Most times it will just take over. And now I've created the path and I can stay slightly up and through the middle of the plate. And now I'm able to cover the whole entire plate. I'm able to cover pitches middle, in, out, slow, fast. Again, I don't have to rely so much on my timing being awesome because my bat path will make up for a lot of that stuff. And I'll be much more consistent. So hopefully this makes sense. I'm getting a lot of questions on it, so I wanted to take a few minutes to give you guys some more info on it. Let me know again in the comment section if you have any more questions. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Like the video, share with all your friends. I really appreciate that. Check out our Instagram page, Antonelli Baseball. Our Twitter feed, Man9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. Check out the description box below. I've got a bunch of links to books I've been reading and also training tools. We also have 50% off of your first plate crate if you click on the link there and type in Antonelli in the coupon code section. Check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com. You can find out more information on how to work with us and also be part of our teams. And that's all I got for you guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.